Good evening, Nick. It is Monday, and as Bob Dylan once said, the times, they are changing. Seems like we've been coming back to this automation AI thing a lot. Kind of like how we started off when we talked about time travel a lot. We seem to kind of find ruts. Not really ruts, but patterns. Good topics to discuss back and forth for a while. And I kind of like that. So, just drawing some similarities. No positives, no negatives. Just drawing a parallel. And I found it kind of interesting that we have found automation and AI so fascinating for so long lately. But back to the times they are changing. It's a very frustrating thing, Nick, to see so many people tied to their jobs so closely, because people tend not to be tied to like the process or the thought of like contributing or advancing things. Like, I'm only saying things in such a general term because it's being used in a very general thing right now. Gosh, losing the word, but neither here nor there. As opposed to wanting to advance things generally, they like their job itself. They become tied to the identity of the job itself. And I feel like that is a big cultural obstacle that we need to overcome. Nick, today's jobs are not necessarily going to be there tomorrow. Transportation is one of the biggest industries in the United States. With self-driving cars on the way, that's a large part of the labor force that is necessarily going to, well, stop existing. And fast food, servers and self-checkout lines, those are going to start being automated too. And so the concept that you are inherently tied to your job is a mindset that we really need to abandon. Like, I'm not saying to stop liking work or wanting to stop like contributing to society, but I think we need to fundamentally change how we think about ourselves in relation to our work. But Nick, that's really easy for me to say because I've already moved through several jobs, several of which were of very different varieties. And in each one I felt fulfilled, and each one I felt like I was contributing in some way. So like, as a younger person, like, I've already gotten the chance to do that and was able to successfully adapt. So for me it's easy to tell people that. But somebody who's been in the same job for 30 years, 20 years, 15 years, 10 years is not necessarily going to have the same mindset on things that I necessarily do. And that's going to be a really hard cultural thing for them to overcome. But it may not necessarily, and by may not, I mean it will not be their choice. So I'm hoping people can learn to adapt. But I'm not sure how to bring that outreach to help people to start to adapt, start thinking on things differently. Like, I don't have an answer for that, and that's probably a problem because here I am saying, you need to suck it up, buttercup, and change, but offering no solutions on how to do it. And let's face it, that's just not a helpful way to carry on the conversation. I mean, I guess I just kind of have the youthful optimism. It's kind of would be nice if everybody was just like, yeah, we don't necessarily have to be tied to our jobs, and some unemployment here and there can be actually good for an economy, but that's not an easy thing to overcome, and I understand why, because being unemployed is not fun. And necessarily changing your course in life from one thing to the other can sometimes also not be fun. So should be interesting. Nick, I'll see you on Wednesday.